It has been 50 days since we have committed to being on the boat and sold our house. It's kind of exciting. We're trying to run through 4 locks today, so we're going to see how this ambitious plan goes. If it all goes well, then right at sunset we should be pulling into our last anchorage and be well on our way. So here we go. Got it.
For a swim today, it's very windy. So the back line's where we started, and we've gone a long ways. They didn't have a lot of power, so they had to get a generator, and they fixed it. We didn't have to wait.
Lock number 3 of the day, and it's not even noon.
That's right.
So many plants in the water.
It's going to be a long The dare. Will I lick the slimy wall? I'm just kidding, I'm not doing that. I think you can see it, but there is a vast water difference in some of these side streams that are coming in. I mean, it looks like chocolate milk emptying out into here. But we are on the official Tom Bigby River at this point.
Exactly that, because they want you to use your brain. Okay, so number 3 makes sense. Number 3 is a math word problem. Your turkey must cook for 5.5 hours.
We pass much of the time while we're traveling. Rebecca teaches the kids the schooling and cooking and arts and crafts. Making friendship bracelets was the activity last night that they were learning. And Owen was learning to play solitaire, a classic time killer. I mean, passer.
All right, so this is a really fun moment for me here on day 51, is we are at the Tom Bevel Lock and Dam, which as a child is as far back as I can remember. My dad started his career with the Army Corps of Engineers. I actually think maybe there might have been another one, but this is the only one I remember because I remember this boat that pulls snags out of the river and the museum, the visitor center that he worked at, and some of the trails and other things. So this is rich childhood memories are found here. So this is the visitor center at the Tom Bevel Lock and Dam. It's really cool. It's an old mansion, a plantation style that's here. They've dressed it up for Christmas. We had a wonderful time checking out the building and exploring all things that were nostalgic. We got to see the old snag boat and then explore the museum. Okay, to recap, we will have gone 341 vertical feet and then traveled. We had the divide cut where we couldn't get off 39 miles. The canal section is 46. And then the river section, which will end at Demopolis, will be 149 miles. So, but that's kind of what our locks look like in terms of dropping.
Look at the crayfish. Look at that tiny fish. Look at the thing that has the fish.
Big old mushroom and a huge old pine tree. Went on a nature hike, went down on the fishing docks by the river, and then played on the playground.
Oh, good job!
Watch out.
Say that again.
Our child just admitted he wasn't thinking. So here Rebecca is teaching Annalise how to tuck her shirt into her pants. Oh wait, no, sorry.
Try again. 1, 2, 3.
There we go.
Good morning! It's day 52!
Yep, day 52. We got that. We're awake this morning. So we're about to have a really fun moment because as a child I watched many boats go through the Tom Bevel Lock and Dam as my dad worked here. And so now we get to be one of them. So seeing it from the other side.
Taking it down the wall, and because we had to go backwards to get onto a bollard because the other one that we tried didn't have a bollard.
Woohoo! The Tom Bevel Lock and Dam. There we go. Yeah, as a kid, used to watch from over there. So it is actually kind of difficult to see, but there are like massive clumps of like logs and debris and plant matter everywhere right now. I mean, we just went through a huge field of it. Rebecca is doing a great job with navigating it all. And sometimes there's like partially submerged logs. It's actually really hard to see them until you've almost hit them. So, but I mean, they just kind of sneak up on you. But anyway.
So the kids asked for biscuits and gravy tonight. And of course I didn't have sausage. So we made it out of Spam. Yum, yum.
We made it through our last lock before Demopolis, anchored up. The kids put out some lines. We didn't catch anything, but it was a wonderful, peaceful place. It used the calm waters to perfect his skills in card stacking. This morning are perfecting their solitaire skills, and Emmett with possibly his first win. Is this your first win ever?
Yes.
Oh, laying him down, dropping it like it's hot. You're killing me here, Smalls. Come on, finish it for the video. Do it, do it. Hey! If it was the old computer game for PC, now all the cards will start flying all over the room in like big arcing rainbows. Yeah, there.
Right now we're going through the White Cliffs of Epps.
It was a pretty spectacular day 53 with some of the scenery. Kids passed the day by doing some activities. We got in just in time to catch the tail end of an air show, and then the water Christmas parade, some fireworks, and the kids actually had a blast looking at the clouds that were illuminated by the moon and kind of doing the whole like identifying them as animals and other things. Well, good morning. This is our earliest day as of yet. We have to be at the lock by 7, which means we have to leave a little before 6:30, so we got to leave in the dark. So we'll be cruising with lights on, and yeah, had to get up bright and early.
So this morning we left Demopolis and we are now going through and locking, and it's been kind of fun. We get to lock with a bunch of other boaters who all got up really early this morning, and we all made the lock together.
Oh man, we had about 30 seconds where the doors stopped opening and it looked like it was just done for. But now we're back in motion. We're good.
Dad's fixing the anchor lines and getting them ready for tonight.
Hey, yo. What up, kiddo?
Walking on the anchor lines and got this one done because we are going to be anchoring out behind a bridge. The edge to the nearest landmark. Over there, Owen. Yeah, it looks like a big spot. Shout.
Wow. Thank you for the parade. You guys are ridiculous.
Parents are going Emmett into his kayak with some strings. Yeah, I kind of caught that afterwards.
Okay. All right. So same thing I told Owen. Tuck that in somewhere.
Owen is going to move some logs for the boat back there because it was the water like this when they first came in, but now they can't come out because all the grossness.
Good morning. It is day 55 on the Resolute, and it is about 7 in the morning, and it is extremely foggy, so we're out spotting for debris out the front. And Simeon is over in the helm. Alright, we are going through our final lock before we hit the Gulf, and we are locking through with 5 other boats, 6 of us in all.
So these funny birds, we've seen them more and more. They all hang out at the locks, waiting for little fish to get caught in each of these like levels or trays. The support pieces on the lock. It's just kind of fun watching them out here trying to hunt and fish.
Tonight we have our anchored spot in the bend of the river, and the kids are out exploring with their kayaks.
No, if they have 5 fingers and claws and drag marks, those aren't deer. So one of my concerns always when we're anchored out is that the little light back here, boop, 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 is the only thing. Well, there's also one down low, but those are all that they're seeing when boats are coming up on us. And then from the front, there's a green and a red light. And so tonight was a good opportunity because we're anchored off the channel and not in a dangerous location per se, but you always like to know that they can clearly see you when the tugs are coming around. So I hooked up this little LED floodlight, which is eventually going to go on the mast when we put it up, and it will do the same job. It will actually illuminate the boat at night so that while we are anchored out, there are 0 excuses for not seeing the large white sailboat out in the middle of wherever it's at. But for tonight, this will have to suffice.
Good morning, day 56. All night tonight, or last night, we listened to the barred owls off in the distance. You might be able to hear them in the video. They're kind of faint, but they're all around us. We've probably got 2 this way and at least 3 that way across the river. So the fog's beginning to build up and roll in, but we'll see if it stays. Today we're trying to make a run down to Mobile, and we might be there for a bit. So, but we're looking forward to it. Showers and all the things that entails.
Here we are. We got started a little bit before 7 this morning with all the prep and everything. Owen's out on the front with the air horn just in case we encounter another craft, and he's spotting for both logs and vehicles. And then we also are running our radar, and our map system finally started working. We finally got into the range of the map cards that we had. So after kind of a less than ideal camping out last night, made the best of it. We are well on our way.
With it being sunny and the temperatures approaching the mid-70s, the kids found lots of enjoyable things to do outside.
Tonight, the kids busted out painting supplies and paper airplanes.
How's it going on the list?
Oh yeah, a truck that can drive on the tracks. That's a true all-terrain. There she goes! Woohoo! What the heck was that? Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna grab the hook and
Hang on. No. So if I grab him like this, it actually paralyzes him. And it locks his spikes into place. You can't get him off. Hey, shut it.
I thought it paralyzed him.
Well, it does. You can't step.